legends, we got a banger for you. I am switching to the highest damage dealer class in Diablo Immortal. This class broke all the records on my free-to-play account. We're talking about over 500 million damage per minute, and today on the live stream we're gonna be trying to break the 600 million, and I think it's possible because since the last time I played this class I got some very cool upgrades that I'm gonna show you. Also, we're gonna be talking about some Diablo news and also some upgrades that I think are pretty cool if they come into the game. So if you guys want to see more of this content, please do me a small favor, hit that like and subscribe, because it tells me and my wife analytically that you guys are enjoying the content and you want to see more of it. And if you're not gonna sub for me, sub for my wife, because she's definitely gonna be happy about it. So what is the class that we switched to? It was the Wizard. Yes, the Wizard was the one that won yesterday. It was quite a big fight. So usually we do these new class auctions, which they are very entertaining streams where the community comes together to decide what is gonna be my next class. We do these almost every week or every week and a half, depends on the timing and or the fun that I'm having with a certain class. But this is the way that I keep myself motivated to keep playing Diablo Immortal and keep trying to come up with very cool builds for you guys. And like that, it is a fun event. If you've never been part of it, well, it is very simple. You come on the chat and you tell one of the classes that they are on the list. In this case, it was the Tempest, the Wizard, and the Crusader, because these are the only classes that I still not played in the Inferno 7. Whenever Inferno 8 is gonna come, all the classes are gonna be on the list, on the poll again, and so on, so on, so on. So whenever this timer hits the 1 hour, well, the class that has the highest points is gonna win. So we keep on spinning every time that you guys donate or you become a member. We're gonna do these internal spins, and like that you guys gonna be, you know, supporting the channel and making the stream even more fun. So this time, by the end of the stream, the new class auction, the Wizard was the one that won, and I am really excited because I've been wanting to play the Wizard for a while. It seems like the most popular class right now. Everyone is popping off, not only in PvE but also in PvP, but I am really excited to try it out in PvE because I got some really cool upgrades that I want to show you. First of all, I want you guys to meet Tony. If you guys still didn't meet Tony, say hi Tony in the comments, because this is my new brand talent. This is a PvE pet that cost me around 87,000 plat, and which is insane for a free-to-play player. I've been saving for a very long time, and like this, it felt like it was a steal. Even at 87,000 plat, it is still a very good deal because it has a 198 insight, which is gonna boost my lingering wounds up to 38.2% armor break. This is a lot. Not only that, it applies the burn, which extends the duration of lingering wounds, and also it has 2 legendary traits activated, the maim and the decimate, which boosts my critical hit chance and my critical hit damage by 1%. Very cracked pet. The only way that could be better was probably like with the savior, which makes like a bit more safe for the, you know, to do the challenge dungeons or to play while watching something on the screen. But rather than that, I am very happy with this person, and I think Tony here is going to help me to boost my DPS to 600 million. Now, another thing that probably is going to help me, it is the new build for Wizard. We have a new unlimited powered build from mod 4.0 that nowadays we actually gonna change here the main hand. It's not the eye plucker anymore. It's gonna be the Thunderbird's bite, which is gonna increase our lightning nova damage. And the reason is because now we are using the 2 pieces of the Skybreaker that whenever the Skybreaker does damage, applies the shock, and the shock is gonna boost 50% of our lightning damage in total, and like that we don't need to use the primary attack anymore because this is gonna serve as a replacement. Very cool update. Hopefully it's gonna work very nicely for me. Another thing, another upgrade that I have on my account is that during the vacations I got my last oath rune upgraded. This is gonna give attack speed and the skill cooldown reduction, but sometimes if you already are capped at 30% skill cooldown reduction, you may not need in PvE, and sometimes it is actually better to go with the tier. I still will have to test it out. So these are very good upgrades that I got. And here on the legendary gems, Well, I got the blood flow. It's rank 4. I actually also got during the last mirror jewels that I didn't tell you guys that I got here now 5 copies. So I already had 3 copies, you know, during the time that I got the 100 crest and I pulled for the 100 crest, and during the mirror jewels I got 2 more, and right now I have 5 copies to actually try to get it to rank 5, which is gonna be absolutely insane, because if I can go and upgrade these here, the crit from 1% to the maximum of 4, instead of 4 it's gonna be maximum of 8, is gonna be a banger of upgrade. Also, most of my gems, you know, 2 stars are still at rank 5. Hopefully, or maybe in the future, they're gonna make like the gem power something to be farmable, because I have all the copies. As you guys can see, I got here 25 copies for the Morn Skull. I have like 15 copies here for the Crimson. I have 9 copies for the Spectre, but I just don't have a lot of gem power. And as a content creator, I really don't want to use a lot of these 5 stars as food, because you never know, unless they are like pretty bad. So these are until now the upgrades that I got on my account. Also, I think I got the left, which is I didn't have it before. So as you guys can see, very powerful upgrades, which makes me believe that we're gonna be able to get these 600 million today on the live stream. And also, I'm very curious to actually go and try a new build that is being meta for Wizard that I didn't try. This is a meta, I think, in the US servers, where they are actually using the Blaze Blink, the new teleport, actually gonna apply some fire damage, and then they are also using this the Chisel, which is the new main hand instead of the Mistral Rend. Usually the traditional one, this is a traditional meta. In Europe, you use the Knockup Pants, and you're using also the Mistral Rend, but in the USA, they are actually using a different meta, which I'm very curious to actually go and test it out. How does it actually work? As you guys know, like, Wizard right now is definitely one of the highest, you know, demand classes to play in PvP, but also it is one of the hardest. It takes a while for you guys to get used to it, but I'm really excited to go and test it out as well. And now go here into the news. We actually have here something that I want to talk about, because we're talking about PvP, and I saw this on the Reddit. First, congratulations, Mobilux. I know Mobilux. He won this Elder Rift race, and he got like this new name title, which is like, looks absolutely awesome. And this made me think that for months and months and months, I have been, you know, not as active as I used to be here on the battlegrounds. I still hit legend, I still go like to the top ranks, but I don't push anymore to go and become the rank 1. And the reason is, after you were like rank 1 for multiple times, and then you start realizing the amount of time that it takes to get to rank 1, because you gotta play a lot of battlegrounds match. Not only you have to be good, but you also have to commit a lot of time. And because of that, I felt like with the stream and all the things that I want to do, I don't have as much time. But beyond that, I don't have enough incentive. I mean, like, they put it here, the 10 legendary crests, which I think they were quite cool. 10 legendary crests, but 10 legendary crests, you only need to hit the legendary rank. But the rest, where is the special cloak? Where is the special title? Where is the special avatar? I want to be able to walk in West March, and I want people, like back in the day in the World of Warcraft, we used to have that you walked into Iron Forge or in Ogrimmar, and people used to check your character, and if they saw something, you know, your title, like Merciless Gladiator, you know, Indez, Vengeful Gladiator, and they saw the Gladiator mount, they know that you were a badass, the same way as we are seeing here with the Mobilux, right? You look at these and say, oh, this guy is a banger. You also have here, of course, the Immortal, which is also pretty cool, but I feel like the PvP definitely needs something to keep the hardcore PvPers excited to keep farming, because I got like 70% win rate. I've been playing mainly with the Monk and the Blood Knight, which they are not like the meta classes when it comes to the battlegrounds, but as you can see here, I'm not even like pushing that hard, and this is one of the main reasons. I hope that in the future they can actually, you know, rework the PvP rewards to make them a bit more excited. Like, it's not about always about like the legendary crest. Sometimes it's about the prestige and the status. If you want want to do a lot of PvP and you are very good at PvP, you want to be known for it. And so we need something. We need maybe something that will show here on the chat or something like that, so people start recognizing your name. That's one of the things that I think these rewards, these type of rewards, came with Elden Rift race. And last but not least, I also want to bring here some news, because it's actually a coincidence. I've been playing on my streams some Diablo 2, as you guys know, or many of you know, and I guess it's coming to China. I thought they already had Diablo 2 Resurrected in China, but I guess not. And so on the August 27, it is actually coming there. So they made this huge announcement where they brought the Tyrael statue. I saw this statue live whenever I went to the Blizzard headquarters. It is absolutely fantastic. So they are bringing it to China finally. And it is kind of interesting, because instead of we moving forward with the games, and I don't think people get as excited to play new games as they are to probably play an old game, which, you know, and there is a lot of nostalgia. Not only there's a lot of nostalgia, they absolutely feel like they are better games. So they made like this trailer that, you know, this guy in 2023, we see a Tamagotchi, we see the CD-ROM, we see the VHS. This is all technology from the 2000s. So if you are you know, a kid from the 90s, you know exactly, or even the 80s, you know exactly. Oh my god, even a Nokia. I had this Nokia. Okay, this is pretty funny. So what I'm trying to say is that it feels like the old gamers are actually still going backwards and play games like Diablo 2. They are also playing games like, for example, the old school RuneScape that got the highest player count in such a long time. And obviously one of the reasons is because, you know, popular streamers are now playing, they are leaving games like, for example, World of Warcraft to go and play old school RuneScape. And I actually saw myself playing it. So if you guys gonna see here, you not believe, but I actually been playing off stream some old school RuneScape on my tablet. It is something that I'm still trying to figure it out, and it's something curious. It's something curious. I wonder like what you guys think about this. Is nostalgia a big factor only, or are the old games definitely way better games? Because I still feel like whenever I am playing like for example Diablo 2, I'm having a banger. So here then we go and move forward to the new days, and you know, they are actually gonna be playing it. Here you see the guy as an old guy like I am. I mean, this actually creates nostalgia, but also makes me feel a bit old. How does it make you feel? Are you guys more excited for new games, or you still like to go back in the day and you know, play these games maybe for nostalgia or something like that? Let me know what you think. Also come by my stream, watch me break the 600 million damage per minute for the first time. And with this, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, type cheese in the comments, and go watch this next video. Peace.